Hello everyone, welcome to the TF2 Global News channel. Forgive my absence, but I've been so busy that I'm only just posting this video today. In the last video, we tried to think about the pros and cons of a possible TF3. Well, today we'll try to do just that with a port of TF2 to Source 2. But before we begin, please like and subscribe. I'm new and I'd like my videos to reach as many people as possible. Let's start with the pros. Number 1. Huge technical improvements. A port to Source 2 would give TF2 a technological leap that currently seems impossible on the old engine. Physical lighting, smoother animations, modern rendering, and more precise hitboxes would make the gameplay more readable and responsive. Even the historically limited netcode could finally reach more modern standards, reducing lag compensation and hit registration issues. Although, in my opinion, TF2 is fine as is. Number 2. Revamped assets without losing its style. Source 2 would allow for the recreation of models, textures, and maps with a much higher level of detail, while maintaining TF2's unmistakable cartoon style. The result would be a visually cleaner, richer, and more consistent game with current graphical standards without distorting the aesthetic identity that made it iconic. In my opinion, I think it would perhaps add a few more polygons to the mercs and so on, but without changing it too much. Number 3. Much more powerful community tools. With Source 2's modern tools like Hammer 2 and the most widely used modding tools, Dota 2 Workshop tools, Half-Life Alyx Workshop tools, Steam VR Workshop tools, and Counter-Strike 2 Workshop tools, the community could create content with unprecedented ease and quality. More complex maps, more ambitious mods, and an even richer workshop would breathe new life into a game that thrives on the creativity of its fans. I think it would also be easier that way. But now, let's talk about the cons. Number 1. Players abandon the original TF2 for the Source 2 version. A possible port to Source 2 could divide the community, pushing many players to migrate to the new version and leaving the original TF2 with less populated servers. This would risk breaking an ecosystem that currently thrives thanks to its critical mass, creating two separate communities and weakening the historic one. Number 2. They could modify the graphics for a next-gen version, ruining models and even characters. A move to next-gen graphics could profoundly alter the appearance of models and characters, making them too realistic or detailed compared to the original cartoon style. This risk of forced modernization could cause TF2 to lose some of its visual appeal, distorting the very aesthetic identity that made it unique and immediately recognizable. We don't need a TF2 on Source 2. For many players, TF2 already works perfectly as is. Its style, its pace, and its identity are the result of years of evolution on the original engine. A port to Source 2 would risk being an unwanted change, driven more by a desire to modernize than by a real need. In other words, there's no point in remaking something that continues to thrive and function thanks to its current formula. What do you think? Leave a comment and let me know what you think. Regarding my video release algorithm, I wanted to let you know that one regular video and one short will be released per week. Thanks for watching, and Merry Christmas to you all.
Ha 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 ha!